kung paano natin minahal yung mga magulang natin during their twilight days, gano'n din naman kasi ang gagawin nila sa atin kasi yun din yung nakita nila kung paano natin binigyang pahalaga yung mga magulang natin.
They think of it na parang tinapon na lang sila ng mga anak nila doon because the anak doesn't want to take care of them. Good morning, mga 70, no? Yung
Mga 70
parang
years old
nag-start na sila na
onwards.
maging dependent on others, no?
Mm.
Yung need na nila ng
Oo.
comfort and companionship.
Mm.
So, siya mga 70
Most
years
especially
old.
pag nag-iisa na lang sila sa buhay, wala na yung partner nila, di ba?
Mm.
Yun na lalong nagiging mas malambing eh, di ba?
Oo eh. So, yan. And pag nandyan na yung mga parents natin at that age, it's our main responsibility na to stay in
Yep.
touch with them, to check on
But ako, I
well-being.
more like calling it na the responsibility is divine duty, di ba?
Uh,
Na to take good care of them, di ba?
Oo. Kasi
Mm.
parang it's a cycle of life eh.
Yep.
So, yeah, you take care of them by checking up on them and
Yep.
address their concerns promptly. Hindi yung mamaya
Yep.
na, sige, oo lang, oo, di naman ginagawa. No, and may technology na ngayon, you can always communicate with them. Even if you're geographically distant, you can always call them. Kasi technology ngayon, kahit mamaya-maya ka pa tumawag eh, di ba? Makikita mo pa with the use of the video call or kahit CCTV nga, pwede mo naman tignan online, di ba? So, yun.
Kasi
And talaga, be open and honest with them.
Kasi sabihin natin na kung nung mga nasa age 50 sila, di ba, sabi mo nga since may technology na, kung nung mga nasa age 50 sila, no, going to their senior years is nagkakaroon tayo ng open communication, much more needed itong papunta na sila sa kanilang twilight years, di ba? Kaya mas maganda na kung paano yung ginagawa natin before, mas doblihin pa natin yung ginagawa natin.
That's so
ngayon,
true.
Diba?
And
we should be go.
And kakibat dyan, yung to ensure yung safety nila.
Yeah,
Kasi,
I was about to say that.
Kasi alam mo, yung matatanda na yan, and palagi yan nahihilo. Part yan of, part of aging. Nahihilo sila, natutumba. So, it's really important na merong evaluate mo, assess mo yung bahay, if senior citizen friendly ba. Yung CR, baka ma-slip sila, diba? And kailangan merong mga railings kung pwede lagyan ng mga handrails. And yung mga safety features, yung mga, halimbawa, corner ng mesa, may mga mabibili na ngayon na ilalagay, diba? Mga non-slip na mga mats para hindi naman sila ma-fall, And yung mga shower, mga walk-in shower, may mga ramps na. So, there's a lot of safety measures na pwede nang gawin. Yan, isa yan sa kailangan. And if ever yung parang palagi na silang nahihilo, there are times talaga na pagtayo pa lang nahihilo or just walking and nahihilo sila. It's common among the elderly, no? So, as much as possible, dapat may kasama sila sa bahay.
Yeah, sure. Kaya dapat very observant tayo sa physical needs nila as well as yung mental health nila or yung mental needs nila. Diba?
That's
and of course, yung mga syempre, when they grow old, wala namang wala namang inaasahan yan kundi tayo rin, 'di ba? To support them financially, 'di ba? Though some of them siguro during yung time na nag-work sila, meron sila mga na-achieve for themselves, no? Ng ganitong age nga ng kanilang twilight age. Some of them meron mga pensions na tinatanggap if they work sa government, no? But still, they still need our support, diba? They still need our financial support. Kasi lalo na pag may nasa twilight age na masyado na mahal ang mga medicines, diba? So maybe kung may mga pensions man sila tinatanggap, pwede na siguro sabihin na hindi makasapat kasi may mga pangailangan din naman sila. Hindi lang yung mga gamot, di ba? Like food, di ba? Like yung mga damit, di ba? Mga diapers or something. So, all of that, hindi naman nila kakayanin lang mag-isa. So, we need to support them financially din. Di ba?
Oo. And dun sa medical, make sure that they have a regular checkup. Kasi yung mga elderly, they're similar sila sa mga babies na madali na magkasakit and madali mag-progress yung sakit. Kasi nga their immune system is not that in their utmost shape. So yung mga pag bawa ayaw kumain, like my lola, no, hindi siya kumain for just half a day, and then the next thing we knew, hindi na siya, parang wala na siyang lakas ba. So we have to carry her when we call it cold air. Kailangan siya kargahin and sobrang bigat niya considering napakaliit niyang babae. Sobrang bigat niya kasi nga wala na nga siyang lakas and parang talaga. So they found out that she had an infection, so inuubo pala siya, pero yung ubo niya parang ganyan lang ba,
Kinabahan ako.
hindi naman palagi. So meron pala siyang pneumonia. She was also dehydrated kasi nga hindi masyadong. So she has a caregiver naman, pero yun lang siguro kasi medyo makilos pa kasi siya
si Lolo lang, no?
Makilos pa kasi siya. So parang kumpiyansa lang din, 'di ba? So yun, and she ended up in the hospital, nag-IV antibiotics and all. So hindi mo talaga you have to check on them and make sure that they are healthy, no? And pwede samahan talaga to their to the doctor's appointments para makita and makatch yung potential issues agad-agad. Then you keep an updated list ng medications nila and medical history. You file it properly kasi kailangan yan, and turuan nyo whoever's in the house, no, kasama nila, turuan na ito yung folder pag if ever in case of emergency, bitbitin yun. And help them manage their prescriptions. Halimbawa, they were still able to walk around pa and buy their medicine. So, kailangan i-check nyo din yung prescriptions kasi kailangan yan i-update from time to time. And pati yung pagbili, kung pwede, ganyan, you assist them also. And especially yung mga tamang pag-inom ng gamot. Yung dosage, yung timing, schedules, yan. Kailangan yan naka-organize dapat yan. Kasi hindi mo na pwedeng i-entrust yung lahat sa kanila, lalo na yun sa mga may maraming gamot. How can they remember that? Tayo nga, hindi natin din maalala, di ba? If marami na masyado. So, mas lalo na sila. And sa pagkain, they need to have a balanced and nutritious diet. Yeah, so at par with their age, hindi na pwede yung basta canned goods na lang, noodles na lang, hindi pwede ganon. Kailangan nila quality type of food talaga yung kinakain.
Mataas kasi ang level ng salt ng noodles, di ba?
Oo.
Instant,
yes. So lahat ng naka-box, lahat ng naka-plastic, so which means mga processed food, lahat ng nakalata, iwasan yan.
Oo.
Kasi may mga preservatives din yan eh. And yan,
Mm.
physical activity, exercise. Oh, may nakita nga ako 90 years old. Nag-exercise siya, nanonood siya ng TV, parang fina-follow niya ba yung sa TV.
Meron nga
Nag-exercise
ay
din siya.
82 years old nagba-bodybuild pa eh.
That's
Check
true.
out the YouTube. Tinignan ko kasi.
Well, there's a lot in blue zone countries na yung mga 100 years old nagsisibak pa ng kahoy. Because sila naman din kasi, those people in the blue zones, they get used to it. Na naglalakad talaga, kilos talaga. They don't need to do physical exercises like we get used to or yung nakikita natin ng mga sets of exercises. Kasi pag gising pa lang nila sa umaga, may mga set of physical activities na sila. Makilos kasi sila eh. Imagine, nagsisibak pa ng kahoy. And they walk like kilometers every day. Parang,
kasi
ano na nila, routine.
Routine
na nila yun.
Nila is talagang
simple and basic.
Simple. Hindi sila exposed sa mga preservative food, diba?
Mga basic lang talaga. Wala masyadong
kinakain nila eh, diba?
Wala masyadong complications. Unlike now, may mga mga premix na mga sauce and mga seasonings, no, na mga premix na, no?
Mga MSG. Mga MSG.
Yes, and mga high salt, yun. Mga bouillon cubes, no? So, yan, hindi kasi yan healthy. Opt for flavor rather than yung taste mismo. Kasi mostly hinahanap kasi natin yung pagka-salty and pagka-sweet eh. No? So, you opt for flavor. Lagyan nyo sa flavor. And ito naman mga elderly, hindi naman sila malalakas kumain eh.
Hindi naman kagaya dati
mga konti-konti lang kinakain yan. Kaya sulitin nyo kung kinakain nila dapat healthy and if possible kung para mas madali kasi minsan yung mga ngipin nila, diba? So pwede nyo naman is you start them off early in the morning with a smoothie, a mix of fruits and vegetables, no, na i-shake nyo at saka you have them drink it. So, yun, pwede naman ganun. And with regards to exercise, ang ganda sa sa ibang bansa. Dito may nakita pala ako. There's a mall na may parang maliit na park. Meron siyang mga machineries there na makakapag-exercise yung mga elderly. Parang nag-walk sila or parang ang tawag dyan, parang manubela ba, na parang iniikot nila para exercise yung kamay. And they can do chair exercises. May mga marami naman makikita na natin online with that. And ano pa ba? Emotional support. Very important, diba?
With regard kasi din sa exercise, diba? Sa Chinese, dagdag ko lang sa Chinese kasi, yung mga oldies dun, meron silang early morning meditation, Tai Chi. Yung nakikita yung, siguro, ewan ko, kung aware yung ibang mga kabataan.
Meron naman Tai Chi.
Sa mga park may nagta-Tai Chi.
Sa sports center, early morning, may nagta-Tai Chi doon mga matatanda.
Yun ang meditation ng mga Chinese elder. Kaya they keep themselves and their mind ano sabi natin, aware or healthy rather.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Very important talaga. It's very, very, very important na ma-assess natin sila kasi this assessment will help us, di ba, na to understand yung level ng care na required na dapat natin
may bigay sa kanila.
Pay attention or ibigay sa kanila. Tama.
Yung mga aside sa emotional support kasi nagiging anxious sila they get lonely, they get depressed, they get sad because they cannot do the things that they used to do na. And kailangan talaga nila ng emotional and social support from the family.
Support
No?
from the
So,
family. Yeah.
and para naman din magsa-slow down yung cognitive decline, kailangan natin stimulate. So, may mga
Yeah.
puzzle,
Mm.
mga, ano pa
Uy,
yung,
meron ako kilala. May kilala akong matanda. Si Lola Choring. Nag-ano pa yun? Nagpa-puzzle. English
crossword,
puzzle
crossword puzzle.
Crossword, oo. Nagsumasagot pa yun. Ang galing.
Yeah, because,
Old
ano
ish.
yun eh, kasi
80
simulate
plus.
kasi yan
80
eh,
plus na yun.
ng
Yeah.
utak ba. Kasi hindi na, unlike students who keep on studying, they're forced to study kasi may exam. As we grow older, napupurol na kasi nga hindi na masyado nagagamit. Diba? So, yung iba, regularly crossword puzzle, sudoku, or mga laro memory game, yung mga ginagawa ni Enrile, Candy Crush.
Some of them naman, alam mo yung in-engage nila yung sarili niya sa nature, how yung mga pag-plant sa bakura nila.
Mga plantita.
Plants, di ba? Early morning, yan yung pinaka-exercise nila eh. Kasi hindi naman nila talaga
Repotting.
magagawa na yung, diba?
Tama.
Every morning yun. Diba? And it helps. Kasi yung oxygen na binibigay ng plants, di ba? And yun na inhale natin, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
diba?
ano din eh,
Add
kinakausap din
din
nila
nila
yung mga plants, di ba? And you know, they have this level of satisfaction ba, na halimbawa kung masyadong green yung leaves, namumukadkad na yung mga flowers, diba? There's a sense of happiness there. May aalaga sila. Yan. And huwag natin kalimutan na even though ganyan na sila, we should respect their independence pa din. So,
yes,
as much as possible, wag nyo naman silang parang sakalin na hindi pwede, hindi. So, allow them to make decisions and perform tasks din naman on their own na i-assess din natin if safe ba or hindi. So, the best nyan is talagang may kasama.
Kasi kapag din sa ganong stage edad na pagbabawalan natin sila ng pagbabawalan. Kung alam naman natin na hindi naman makakasama para sa kanila, diba? Let them, kasi if not, manghihina lalo yan. Oo. Wala silang activities, diba? So, kung ang gagawin na lang nila maghapon, manonood sila ng TV. Before nga, may radio pa, diba? Yung mga isinaun. Yung nga magiging activities nila, I think for me, hindi ganong healthy. Kasi walang movement di ba? Nasa isang lugar lang sila, nakaupo lang sila buong maghapon, di ba? So, yung mga little, kagaya nga sinabi yung pagpa-plan, yung simple exercise, yung pagsagot ng mga puzzle, let them do it, di ba? Huwag natin ganong bawalan, di ba?
Tama. Kasi pag dinideprive mo sila, mas lalo silang magiging, they feel na wala na silang silbi.
Yeah.
And you cannot just detach
and
yung
nagiging sensitive, super extra sensitive sila.
Kasi nga bored, wala nang ginagawa. And lalo na yung mga magalaw talaga, mahilos, na they get used to working and doing a lot of things. So, masyadong active. Hindi mo basta-basta mapapatigil yan. Magkakasakit yung mga yan.
Tama.
Just offer an alternative or lesson. Allow them din, pero you know, you find the schedule na lesson tapos may kasama talaga palagi. Kasi halimbawa, malaki lang naman yung pag-iisip nila na magagawa pa nila, but actually physically they get tired easily naman halimbawa, yung gusto talaga nila na sila yung magwawalis, sila yung magdidilig ng halaman, you know. Allow them, pero may kasama kasi parang kung makita
mahirap din naman
makita na parang pagod na, matagal na sa nagwawalis, na pwede naman nila, ako na lola, ganyan, ako na po lolo. Oo.
Just parang enough
So,
time lang na
oo. Parang
maka-exercise sila and
nagawa lang
oo.
nila. Kasi, pag
Hmm.
sinabihan mong hindi, just like us, nung teenagers tayo or yung younger years, pag sinabihan tayong hindi, o ano ba nafe-feel natin?
Anong ginagawa kasi na ano ka
Diba?
naku-curious ka na ano,
Mm,
yap.
diba?
Totoo.
So, it's about the same din. And
Mm.
it's a one way also of respecting their preferences and personal space
Yep.
ba?
Tama.
So, isa din yung transportation. Halimbawa, you live in a separate house. So, ensure naman that they have reliable transportation. For example, medical appointments, pagpunta ng
Oo.
grocery, mga social gatherings, no, social outings.
Oo.
I-make sure na proper
Safe
yun.
pa rin
Kasi,
sila.
baka sumasakay, nagko-commute yan, tapos biglang mahulog,
Mag-isa
di ba? Mag-isa.
Oo.
No?
Oo.
So, you cannot rely on their stability na kasi.
Oo.
Tapos, yung maganda talaga pag may mga social engagement, no? May mga gatherings ba? Sila, mga seniors, or kahit kayo
Kahit yung mga
family.
senior, oo, yan.
Para lang,
Once a week, once a while, di ba?
they
Sigawan.
get to have social interactions. Kasi, that's
Oo.
one way of, that's one part of longevity social connectiveness. So, importante yan to maintain healthy mental and emotional well-being.
Yeah, that's true.
And yung nabanggit kanina naman about financial planning. So, help them manage and review their finances regularly. Like,
Oo, mahalaga yun. Don't expect na magagawa pa nila yung like yung ginagawa nila before, di ba?
And
so we have to,
minsan nahihiya na yung mga yan na manghingi.
Oo.
And make sure lang yung mga bills nila nababayaran, may nag-a-assist sa budgeting, no?
And it's very important din, mahal, na magkaroon din siguro sila ng insurance, di ba? Encouraging, kahit yung sabihin na, kasi meron naman din ibang mga magulang, kumuha sila ng mga insurance policy.
Retirement
kasi,
savings.
It's very important. It's really very important. Hindi yan addition. Huwag natin isipin na additional gastos lang yan.
No, it's not. Kasi nababalik naman sa inyo yan.
Oo. Yeah. It's very important yan, yung insurance.
Like yung medical insurance that we got. Yan. Para magkasakit ka, you have chronic illness later on or critical illness, may magagastos ka, di ba? Pero pag hindi ka naman nagkasakit, you won't claim it. You get your money back naman. Your retirement days. And yung iba, yung nagsisave talaga for retirement. So, that's intended for that. Pero, you start early para hindi masyadong malaki yung babayaran mo. At saka, I think nagka-cut off sila ng 55 years old So, if you're in the twilight years na, wala ka ng, hindi ka na makakuha ng insurance. What you can do, pwede daw siya parang at 60, pero parang full na yung babayaran mo. Parang papatubuin mo na lang.
Pero
medyo malaki at bulk
at least,
siya.
nandun pa, I mean, magagamit naman yun. Di ba magagamit
And yun namang mga working, like employees dati, they get to get their pensions. They receive their pensions, pero magkano lang naman yun. Pero at least they have that. So, kailangan nyo tignan yung finances nila. At saka make sure na yung needs at saka wants ba, nakaklaro sa kanila. Kasi baka yung kaunting perang meron sila, ano yung nabibili. Diba? Yung mga kailangan nila, hindi na na-attend to. Mas maganda nga if you can, kayo na magbumili ng mga kailangan, basic needs nila. Para yung kaunting pera nila, kasi usually yung mga elderly, pag may pera sila, they hold into it Hindi naman nila ginagastos yan. Para lang yung sense of may makuha sila or may mabunot silang pera ba in case they need it. Parang yung sense of, ano ba yan, na parang may pera pa din sila somehow, kahit wala na silang trabaho. O yan. And yung legal and estate planning, importante din yun. If you need to send them to a healthcare facility or a nursing home, make sure lang na you visit there and you research the options properly talaga. You look at it thoroughly talaga kung right fit ba sa kanila, and you communicate and talk with them about it. Kasi baka naman against anong will nila at hindi nila naintindihan bakit sila nandun. Kasi pag mga ganyan naman, it's actually helping the family and the elderly na para ma-meet pa din yung needs nila, kasi sa nursing home may mag-check sa kanila, may mag-monitor, and then at the same time they get to socialize with other elderly. But then for some, they think of it na parang tinapo na lang sila ng mga anak nila doon because the anak doesn't want to take care of them. No, it's not naman ganon. Life is tough nowadays, so may mga ganong options naman. And if naman, talagang medyo nahihirapan kayo, so you get to seek geriatric managers for guidance and support, mga healthcare professionals, mga social workers. So you will be somehow given some valuable insights and mga resources na kailangan.
Iba kasi ang Pinoy style din kasi. Wala naman sa pagdating sinabi mo, okay lang yun, syempre part ng preparation. But some of the Filipino kasi, di ba, mas lalo na yung mga, okay lang naman if sabihin na natin na dali natin sila sa isang nursing care if kailangan sabihin natin ba very important na ipaunawa din natin sa kanya, no? But kasi sa kulturang Filipino kasi more mas preferred, if I can call it, kung pwede siyang tawagin, mas preferred na alagaan nila yung makasama nila yung kanilang mga magulang during their twilight years, provided na dapat ma-assure natin na meron silang kasamang caregiver if napaka-busy natin yung mga tao, no? To assure na may magtitingin sa kanila while tayo nagtatrabaho at sila ang may iwan sa bahay. May ganun talaga eh. And ako, I prefer that. Mas gusto ko yung kasama ko yung mga bata sa pagtanda, di ba? Kaysa, the Western style yung kultura kinalaki ako, pero parang for me, parang alam ko din, ikaw din namang ganding naman, di ba? Mas masarap na kasama yung mga bata na hanggang sa pagtanda man. Okay. And it's very important din siguro, may nalak naman tayo ng konti, no? It's very important din siguro na habang yung mga magulang natin is nasa right way or right, sabihin natin na nasa tama pa or healthy pa yung kanilang mind to make decisions, no? It's very important na if meron mga pangkabuhayan or properties is maihanda na, di ba? So may avoid yung anumang conflict when time comes within the family members, no? So it's very, very important na ma-secure din na yung mga properties magkaroon na ng power of attorney or equally divided yung properties kung talagang sabihin na natin mayaman ba or sabihin natin na may mga properties silang naipundar. So yun, parang it's naman na wini-wish mo sila na mawala agad sa daigdig, but it's more of preparation na rin, di ba? Kung ano mangyari, lahat ay maayos. Matulungan natin sila sa mga ganung mga bagay when concerning mga finances tsaka handling their properties. Yan. Yeah. Para equally divided na sa kanyang mga pamilya or sa kanyang mga anak.
Our takeaway lang, stay in touch with your parents if you're not living with them. Check on their well-being, address any concerns promptly, and you use technology to facilitate communication if malayo kayo. Remember that yung specific needs and preferences ng mga aging parents natin, iba-iba yan. So, it doesn't mean na dahil ito yung para sa mommy mo, ito din yung para sa daddy mo. No, iba-iba yung mga needs nila. So, essential talaga na i-tailor mo yung care sa individual circumstances. Flexibility, empathy, communication, and a lot of patience are key to providing the best care possible during the twilight years of our dearest parents. So remember that every situation is unique, and the level of care of your parents may change then through time. So you have to adjust and look into it regularly para you can approach yung specific needs nila and preferences while considering naman yung well-being mo and yung limitations natin as mga anak. So, it's a journey. It requires a lot of flexibility, patience, love, and understanding. Because at the end of the day, they were once the only persons who love us the most and who took care of us when we were the ones naman who relied on them. And we are who we are now because of how they brought us up. So we owe then our life to them. So ano ba naman yung kaunting payback na maibibigay natin? I'm sure hindi yan nangangalahati sa nagawa nila for us. So for parents, alam nyo na yun. Diba? You understand it. Now,
napag-usapan na natin yung dapat nating mapag-usapan about yung taking care of our parents during their twilight years, di ba? Dahil tayo man, darating din tayo sa time na tayo naman na ang alagaan at alagaan ng arugain ng ating mga anak, di ba? So, kung ano yung pinakita natin sa kanila, kung paano natin minahal yung mga magulang natin during their twilight days, ganun din naman kasi ang gagawin nila sa atin kasi yun din yung nakita nila kung paano natin binigyan pahalaga yung mga magulang natin, paano natin minahal, paano natin inaruga sa panahon ng kanilang katandaan.
Yes. Thank you for listening to our episode for today with Mornings with Vince and Ira.
Yep.
Till next time and for our next episode.
Minsan, hindi ko alam kung paano natin i-end ito eh.
Oo nga eh. No? Kasi nagpipintuhan lang tayo tapos mag-i-end tayo after naman natin ni Kat to. Magkwentuhan pa naman tayo. Oo nga eh.
Tapos naman, kailangan, we need to end kasi hindi naman po pwede na, hindi natin i-end. Mapapagod naman sila nakakapakinig sa kwentuhan natin.
Yeah.
And we know they are also busy people, no? Anyway, it's long weekends or long week, ano ba tawag yun? Tama?
Long weekdays.
Weekdays,
It's a long vacation. So enjoy your free time with your family and friends, and need yung mag-me time kayo.
Oo.
So thank you everyone for watching. I hope once again may benefit kayong nakuha sa pinagsasabi namin dito. And if you think you have a friend who can benefit from our videos, please do share our videos. And if you have some questions, inquiries, or some topics that you want us to discuss, then please feel free to comment below, and we'll be glad to look into it and try as much as we can to give justice to your requests. So to all
you can send yung message nyo through our FB page yan.
You can also send a message through our messenger. in our
Gusto
FB
niyo ng
page, Mornings with
yeah,
Vince and Ira.
share na
We're,
advice.
yeah, we can
Okay.
also answer you there. And we are also in Spotify, still Mornings with Vince and Ira.
Yes.
And soon we'll be on TikTok. Magti-TikTok
Yep.
daw si Mang Temyong.
Ay, hindi. Ito yun, hindi ko hindi ako mag-TikTok.
Nako, mag-look forward sila.
Before we finally say our goodbye for now, I'd like to wish Papa Yo, pagaling ka, get well soon. Nasa hospital kasi siya ngayon.
Oh,
So, I think mag-undergo siya ng some
operation.
medical yeah. So,
Mm.
Papa Yo, I know, nakamonitor ka sa amin. Keep praying. Magaling ka
Get
basta,
well
magaling ka.
soon. Get well soon, Papa Yo.
and we're waiting for you.
We miss you.
Baka akala naman nila, hindi, ano na.
We miss you, Papa Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Baka madilig niya to.
Uh,
Madilig niya to.
So, and also to all the listeners, our friends who are listening and watching and supporting us, thank you so much.
Thank you
And
so
to
much.
all the Salsaweros, the
71
Armados, the Cabugueras, and all our classmates with Teacher Mars, thank you for supporting us and watching our videos. And hope we'll see you again on our next videos. So, salamat po. So, take care and always put God first in everything that you do.
God bless, and may you enjoy this long vacation with your loved ones. Spend time with them, and don't forget to pray always and ask for God's guidance and blessing.
Akala ko sabihin mo, don't forget to press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell.
So again, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for sa 1 subscriber. Take care.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.